What is going on, FA Nation? Jon Impemba here with James Grande. Welcome into the Fantasy Alarm MLB DFS Playbook Preview Show. 12 games on a Tuesday, Grande. We're getting closer and closer to the trade deadline. Some interesting near news stories. Notably, obviously, the gambling scandal that's going on with the Guardians. Additional pitchers are being investigated now for Cleveland. Who may be involved? I guess we'll have to wait and see. We already know Emmanuel Clase is now away from the team. Luis Ortiz is away from the team. We had Shane Bieber floating trade rumors today. That team just might be cleaning house. We had Eugenio Suarez get hit by a pitch yet again. Arizona Diamondbacks is obviously very active in looking to trade some pieces, so he might be out of the lineup moving forward until the All-Star break. As we kind of joked, but sadly came to fruition, chalky pitchers in good spots got hit. Strider gave up runs.
Except Framber.
Except for Framber. Christopher Sanchez gave up runs. Matthew Boyd gave up runs. So we're on it again. We're moving forward. Apparently there's not a listed Minnesota starter here because they're giving us everybody. Do we have like an Ober returning here or something like that?
Fangraphs has TBD. Okay, so I know Ober through his last rehab and went pretty deep into the game. So
yeah. Pitch Friday, the 27th. Does that line up?
Sometime this week was what it said in that.
He just landed on there. So I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens with Minnesota, but as of now, not currently listed. So DraftKings in their infinite wisdom shows us everybody. Is Lopez back yet? What's his deal? Nope. Resume throwing 120 feet. All right. So we'll figure that out. Big slate. We'll go position by position. We'll give you an example lineup here.
Oh, they traded Paddock. That's why.
They did trade Paddock. That is why. You are right. They traded Paddock. Okay. So at least we've solved the mystery of the Minnesota spot there. Joe Boyle in the rotation versus your Yankees after Taj Bradley down. Joe Boyle down at 65. I want to talk about some potential strikeout upside. There's Joe Boyle there at $6,500. I wonder what the ownership will look like on him. So, anyways, Joe Ryan possibly facing his future team at $10,200 against Boston here. Max Fried, $10K against Tampa Bay. Sonny Gray is 97 against Miami. Jesus Luzardo against Chicago.
Yeah.
At their
Good
95.
luck, buddy.
Good luck. This would be the perfect Luzardo 7 shutout, 9 strikeout game after they're just, they're blowing up everybody. Glass now 92. Manaya 9K is your top grouping there. Obviously Sonny Gray has some strikeout potential. Stowers got scratched from the Monday lineup. So obviously something to watch. You take that guy out of the Miami offense and they become significantly easier to pitch to. I wonder if everybody just full fades this Luzardo matchup or not. Just tired of him and the White Sox. So
yeah, it'll be interesting. Just starting from the top, Joe Ryan's awesome at baseball. He's a good pitcher, even though he has 2 first names. Very good. Boston's also very good, but I would definitely use Joe Ryan. Fried is tough. He has been obviously going through it, has not been good, has not been going deep into games. So I like Max Fried here. Sonny Gray. I know you said like the problem with Sonny Gray is I agree on the Stowers front. That matters. Sonny Gray just has a high ceiling. Also has a low floor because the Marlins have been significantly better against righties lately. So, but you can say that about Luzardo. Super high ceiling, super low floor as well.
I feel like talking about Sonny Gray as we do Dylan Cease sometimes, right?
Yes, same pitcher. High ceiling, low floor. Same thing with Luzardo. Has been really good at times. Has been really bad other times. Still somehow sub-4 ERA. I don't know. And that's mainly because the start to his year was insane. And then he's obviously hit a little bit of a tough stretch, but I'd be okay going there, but good luck. we'll see who's still in the White Sox, right? We'll see
He
if someone
watched
gets
4 straight hitters against Boston, then gave up the grand slam on a pitch. Apparently, he was
right.
tipping. If you saw the highlights
Yep.
there, Cora.
Yeah, Alex Cora was calling up. He threw up the 4, right? Then he
Yeah, he threw
literally
up the 4 to the
4.
guy at second base, and then the second baseman told Romy changeup's coming and
Yep.
grand slam. So
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's not a recipe for success as a
no.
pitcher if they know what's coming. So I am definitely good with Luzardo, but I could see why someone would fade him. I think for what it's worth, Tyler Glasnow has looked pretty awesome in his like 2 outings lately post All-Star break.
Can't argue
88
that.
pitches. Huh?
Can't argue that.
Yeah, I mean 13 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned, 18 strikeouts to 2 walks. He's looked pretty awesome. And 106 pitches, probably not what you want Tyler Glasnow ever doing, throwing 106 pitches, but if that's what Dave Roberts is going to do, then so be it, right?
We said the price tag in those starts too. We're like, dude, he is a 10K plus starting pitcher, getting at 8,000, getting at 9,000. Dude, $9,200, like fired back, just refire,
Yeah,
like,
and we've said it, like the Reds don't hit home runs. They don't. They have not hit home runs, dude. They just continue to not hit home runs. So I'm good. I'm good with Glasnow at 92. I think it's a good. I think it's a really good price and a really good play.
Manaea got up to 82 pitches in this start. Again, he's kind of been really good since being on the Mets.
Yeah.
Padres matchup, against a lefty here, 9K. New rich man, Seth Lugo.
New rich man, yeah.
Contract extension, gets Atlanta.
Yep, he does.
Not a bad spot. Obviously, Rich Hill was cruising for a little bit, then turned into Rich Hill. But just the fact that he went like 3 shutout innings speaks. But like 4 strikeouts too. Somehow he's striking people out. In that start. Won't do Priester versus Chicago, even though Priester's been good. That just feels like a too risky of a challenge there. You kind of highlighted Lodolo in the last start when you're talking about Cy Young odds, because Lodolo was actually getting like some Cy Young love.
Yeah, he's tied with both the guys that got absolutely shelled
today.
Yeah.
So coming off a shutout, I mean, listen, Lodolo was always kind of considered like a high upside arm. He just dealt with injuries.
Yep.
Not a great ballpark. It is the Dodgers. They do have some guys that hit lefties fairly well, and they also have Shohei Ohtani and whatnot. So, like, certainly play at your own risk. But this is a lineup, the Dodgers lineup, that, dude, they're still not like clicking all the time, and they strike out a lot recently. So, if you think Lodolo's got it going, I mean, you could tempt fate.
And Chase Burns had 10 strikeouts again.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not comparing him and Chase Burns in terms of like strikeout stuff, because it's not a comparison. Yeah. It's just not.
No, and few guys in the league have Chase Burns strikeouts.
And he's 22 and he's made like 7 starts this year.
Yeah.
And you could say that comfortably. But like, you're right. The Dodgers do Ohtani strikes out, even though he homers every. It's a home run or a strikeout, right? Or a walk.
Yeah, Mookie certainly strikes out. I actually read.
No, Mookie does not. He has like insane
contact. I thought you were talking about his stats.
No, does not strike out whatsoever.
Okay, so it's just everything else on the Savant page that is awful for him.
Yeah, he has like 95th, I think, percentile strikeout.
Yeah, you're right. It's 11. You're 100% correct. 11% strikeout rate. But the rest of his Savant page,
horrible. Yeah, horrible.
Really bad. Squaring it up, 99 percentile square up. Just can't
sure.
Nothing else.
That's the stuff I don't. That's like the part of the equation that like is confusing sometimes, because it's not like I don't understand. I played baseball, so it's not like
gotta be the bat speed, right? Like he's squaring it up and he's swinging so slow. Therefore, like none of these other numbers are doing anything for him. So.
He's squaring it up, but he's not barreling it. How?
Yeah.
If he's squaring up the baseball, typically you're hitting it on the barrel, right?
Yeah.
Like that's where I'm just like, okay, dude, sure, whatever.
Well, to your point, not striking out a lot, just not hitting.
Just not hitting.
Look at Giolito's kind of interesting. I'm not going to hold the Philly start against him there. 4 home runs allowed. That that happens to Philly. They got some boppers on the left side of the plate.
They're quite good.
I'd be willing to run this matchup back with Giolito against Minnesota. They, a team we've seen, some pitchers have some really good matchups against. And if he has another bad outing, then you'll say, okay, the honeymoon's over with Lucas Giolito. But Cubs, Philly, both on the road. He had a tough time there. A lot of pitchers probably can say that. So,
yeah, and Minnesota is just better against lefties. So we don't know what the status of Byron Buxton is, but if there's no Buxton again, John, it's a good spot for sure.
What are your thoughts on Kikuchi, Corbin, and their matchup?
Kikuchi and Corbin. I mean, it's a good spot. We like lefties against Texas. Kikuchi's just been 6 straight starts where he's failed to get through 6 innings. Last start wasn't even to get through 5. I'm okay with Kikuchi. 8K, he has a high ceiling considering that matchup. Patrick Corbin has pitched really well his last 3 starts, but even and I shouldn't even say last 3. He's 5 straight starts where he's been really good. The one problem with that is that he doesn't go too deep into games. Like 69 pitches in that A's start, and they take him out. That's not great. But the strikeouts have been up. I'm okay with it. Sandy looked really good his last time out. Probably don't want to tempt fate again. The Astros are really struggling. I don't know. Maybe Soroka is someone we look at. Did you hear Justin Verlander got a win? Justin Verlander, first win of 2025.
Kind of crazy
considering he's pitched all year long. Yeah, I guess that one IL stint existed, but I guess the Boyle one is probably the one that I would, as you mentioned, is probably the one because he's clearly more talented than everyone else in this range. And there's a lot of flaws in this range too. Like ballparks are terrible down here. Maybe Bailey Falter coming off the start that he made, and now he gets San Francisco. So like, those are probably the 2 names between Boyle and Falter. I don't think there's much else.
I mean, just the strikeout potential for Joe Boyle in this range. Hard to argue with anybody else there. Catcher position. Again, we don't mean to be repetitive from but when you have games in Sutter Health,
yes,
you tend to target those games. When you have an opposing pitcher that has been incredibly vocal about his dislike for pitching in said ballpark in Sutter Health, you also tend to want to go against
not opposing. Well, I guess like home pitcher.
No, he's opposed to pitching in that ballpark.
Oh, yes, that's also true. Yes, that is.
He literally hates pitching there.
Yes, he does.
So again, Kyle Raleigh is $6,400. If you could find a way to get him in your lineup against Severino in the slate, which with a $6,500 Joe Boyle more than likely making it into our lineup, that's certainly going to be a doable spot for sure. Ivan Herrera, outfielder, doesn't have the outfield eligibility yet, but soon. $4,600 gets Sandy. They keep trotting Sandy out there. I don't know why they keep trotting Sandy out there.
He was good last start, right?
That's not going to continue.
He was good last start.
Will Smith will get the lefty matchup against Lodolo. Langeliers against Evans. I mean, you've been the Logan Evans whisperer. Is this a spot for him or?
I target Logan Evans every time he pitches.
I know that's what I'm saying. Is this the?
Yeah, right. Langeliers, dude. You'll never talk me off Shea Langeliers when he's homering. He's 5 home runs since the All-Star break already. Like and we haven't even seen the official outcome of Monday, right?
Yeah, of the Monday game. Yeah,
could have hit 2 more, and you'd be like, oh yeah, right. He's an absolute maniac.
Yep. I mean, you have Ben Rice. Probably
he'll be in the lineup. Yeah, Goldschmidt is a 0. Goldschmidt's been a 0 against righties. He'll be in the lineup.
Yep. Carantini is 36. Gets Soroka.
Augustin. Sonny Gray's had a righty home run problem this year. Tatis and Machado both went yard against him last time out. Augustin Ramirez looks good here.
Yeah, who's the catcher for Tampa Bay now? They traded Danny Jansen.
Matt Tice.
But what else? Who's the other catcher?
Matt Tice.
Ohabi's 32 now. Big
We're gonna probably get like a Ben Rortford random return, right?
Yeah.
Just like I don't even know if he's. I don't even know if he's still on the team. I'm just saying like that's probably in the cards.
Something's gotta happen to catcher for them.
Probably. Well, something definitely has
something
to
has
happen.
to happen. Yeah, something has to happen. So down here again, I would go Hobby, Alvarez, Darno if he's in the lineup. Let's see. Do they have another listed? They don't even have a listed catcher.
Who?
I'm just seeing if they like had.
Tampa?
Yeah.
I just looked, and they don't even have one showing on the bench, like in the active game. Like their bench today shows Danny Jansen, which is obviously not true because Danny Jansen is no longer a member of the team. So I don't know how that's possible, but
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
well,
all right.
We assume Tyson until told otherwise, right?
Yeah, that's probably the way to go. First base. Again, you can play Ohtani here. Nick Kurtz, 56. Bryce Harper versus Cannon, 54.
Every one of those names are super elite, by the way.
Naylor versus Severino at 49. That feels good.
Yes, that also feels very good.
Don't know who Minnesota plays, but if it's a lefty, you'd obviously go Romy.
Yep.
I mean, you've talked Fried being shaky. Would you play Yandy here? He's got really good numbers versus lefties.
Yeah, it'd be okay. I probably wouldn't go as far as to stack against them, but you know what? For what it's worth, the Yankees bullpen is horrible. So it's not like this is like, Fried's first off not pitching deep into games, and then they might have to 4 innings of the bullpen, which is horrible, and taxed again after Monday. So yeah, I would play Yandy. It's okay.
Okay. And Contreras for Sandy, I'd be willing to go there. Eric Fetty making his Braves.
Yes, Braves decided that. I knew they punted when they signed Fetty and traded for Carlos Carrasco. That was when I knew their season was over.
Carlos Carrasco. I forgot they traded for him today. So passing Tino for sure. Rayleigh's in the line at 34 against Severino. Wilmer Flores.
Yeah, it's a good one. Christian Walker, 35.
Cody Clemens, yeah.
Clemens,
yeah. Miguel Vargas versus Luzardo.
Yep, I like that one.
That's probably it.
Yeah, did you see John Singleton's wife announced he was cut today?
I did. It was a unfortunate chain of tweets. I saw the whole chain. The whole chain was like, yay! Brutal. And then it's like solo photo. Then like proud to be part of the family. And then like 20 minutes later, it's like John's been cut. Like,
yeah, it was a tough. You know what? Very crappy.
That's the unfortunate part of the business, but like, you know,
you can't let him go to family day. You can't let him go to family day.
Let him go like later. Oh, hey, John, before you go get the punch, can you just come over here real quick? Just come over here real quick. Yeah, get off the field. Like, clean out your locker.
You can't let him go to family day. You just can't. Dude.
So, all right, that's first base. Second base. I know you've mentioned you're really out on Jazz because he's a homer or nothing at this point.
It's been... That's what it's been, dude. I mean, if he's not going to steal, why are we paying $5,500? He just hit a home run that went foul. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. 5,400, you could play him, but it's not my favorite spot.
Semien gets Kikuchi.
Brendan
Donovan versus Sandy 41. Yeah. Willie Castro against Giolito's 39. Polanco from the left side versus Sevy at 38.
Yeah, it's good. It's a really good one.
Beatty versus
It's a really
Bergert.
good one.
Bergert.
Luis Garcia, 36 against Alexander. They're just going to throw him out there to the Wolves again. He's not a very quality major league pitcher. Bryce Matthews has a ceiling. Jonathan India. I mean, I'd play some Kansas City. Eric Fetty is not a good
India
pitcher.
32.
The Fighting White Sox. My draw's going to lead off here. I mean, they're going to cause people fits.
Renifo is get Corbin.
They're going to cause them fits. Renifo gets Corbin. Yeah,
that's about it. Excuse me. Third base. Machado, Caminero, Bregman homer tonight. A lot of these guys with some dual positional eligibility. Any favorites of the top group here?
Caminero also homered. Both Caminero and Bregman look good.
Let's see. Austin Riley homer tonight gets Lugo. Chapman's been homering a lot.
Has been homering a lot.
McMahon, yeah.
McMahon.
Young versus lefty and Kikuchi at 36. You call that Auto Kemp. You do get Matt Shaw here against Quinn Priester at 34. Tommy Edman versus lefty at 33. Royce
Lewis, 32. Had two more hits on the
Brady House hasn't
Monday
been terrible. No.
Also hasn't been good. But he hasn't been terrible, but he hasn't been good. He's been a guy.
But they hit him in like the middle of the lineup the other day, so
they do hit him. They do hit him pretty high. Mauricio 2,700 if he's in the
Colson
lineup.
Montgomery maybe.
Gotta say, Colson Montgomery homered, hit another home run on Monday. He's been basically as advertised. He strikes out a lot and he has a bunch of power.
Shortstop. Ellie, Trey, Bobby, Francisco, CJ. Your top five.
Some good names, some good players. I would say most players are good there. Yeah. Turner, Witt, Lindor, Abrams.
Yeah.
Neto. No wrong answer there. Probably Ellie is the one guy, but like we know what Ellie can also do. If he gets on once, he steals second, scores, and then you're like, oh right, Ellie's fine.
And let's see. We've talked about how Nato versus Corbin, yes, obviously. Seager doesn't get. You mentioned Kikuchi doesn't get hit. Doesn't give up much to lefties.
Nothing. Yeah. JP Crawford 37. Story
wins
sub
34
4K
versus
looks
Sandy.
good.
Otto Lopez 33 versus Gray.
Mason. Yep.
Yeah, Gray is 3K.
Here.
That might be it. Outfield. Yep. Obviously, again, Ohtani, Acuna homer tonight. Schwarber's always live. You have Chicago.
Acuna hit a ball 470 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really far. That's really far. 470 feet is like...
That's what they were doing in the home run derby.
You know. That's what That's what I wish he was doing in the home run derby.
Again, you can play pretty much everybody up here. PCA, Soto, Tucker, Schwarber, Acuna, Ohtani. You can play them all. Play all the Seattle plays here. I'm not afraid of O'Neal Cruz versus Verlander.
No, if anyone should not be scared of a ballpark, it's O'Neal Cruz.
Literally
that ballpark is
James
not...
Wood 51, Rooker 51, Say is 49. Yeah.
Trout 47. Taylor Ward 46. Depending on
Butler's above
Minnesota
him against Evans too at 46.
Everything Boston.
Duran.
Butler.
Soder, Schrunsman, but
he's been better lately. He had that one big game the other day. I mean, a lot of.
Teoscar versus lefty has always been a thing. He's only 43.
Mm-hmm.
Roman Anthony, the official leadoff hitter for Boston, now is 41. Joe Adele.
Wyatt Langford.
Will Langford and Pajes. Burleson, good 4K range.
Yeah, Burleson homered again.
Hey, heard me call
Second straight
him out.
game,
He just
he's
now he's
homered.
gonna go hit homers now.
He's just hit
Brian
homers,
Reynolds, Cam Smith's down to 37. Again, obviously, if Minnesota was to throw a lefty, someone like Russ Snyder would be in play. Lewis Robert homer tonight. I mean, that guy's trying to get traded.
He has been really good. He has been really, really good lately.
Probably way too cheap at 35. Probably
Like really good. He's probably way too cheap at 35. Yeah. By probably, I mean his ceiling is just
Slater. Slater's 31
ceiling.
versus a lefty.
Dude, it's real. He's so real against lefties.
Anything else for you?
Anything
Cortez is 28
else? And Duhar 29. Bader 29. Cortez if he's in the lineup, which he's been every day. Jordan Walker's been fine. Chalk will be out of the lineup. If the White Sox played like Brooks Baldwin, sure. I think he's fine. Melendez.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of min salary guys. Kiersey for Minnesota actually homered. He was min price on Monday.
Melton, maybe at 2K if he's in the middle of their lineup again. Taylor Trammell 2,400 against Soroka. If they lead Trammell off again.
All right, let's go Boyle and Glasnow, probably.
Yes, Glasnow.
That gives us 4,300 a play here.
Polanco, Kurtz,
4,100. Third base. Where's well, let's just do these things. Slater. Maybe Robert instead of Slater. Let's get him. Can we get Cal will be 37.50. Could probably make that work still.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You play if Trammell's leading off again, he's $2,400. Right.
Outfield value is there for sure. All right, let's do that. All right, $4,200. Boyle, Glasnow, Raleigh, Kurtz, Robert, Trammell, third, short, and outfield left. We'll put the rest of the lineup in the Discord. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be back live at 5 p.m. Eastern time to get you guys ready for the Tuesday main slate. We'll see you then.